everybody. Yay! Yay! Thank you so much. We have some upcoming events that we'd like you to know about. Theater lover, I presume you're theater lovers since you're here, and there are some very interesting theater events coming up here in Pattaya. On the 8th, next Sunday, the 8th of October, the what is the name of the company? The Performance Exchange from London will be performing at Ben's Theatre. Ben is our lighting genius, and there's the man. And he runs a wonderful place here in Jomtien near the Hanuman statue. He has been running a theater with musical events there from time to time, which if you like classical music and opera, you should check him out. But also on Sunday the 8th, the Performance Exchange will be performing The Return of Sherlock Holmes at Ben's Theatre here in Jomtien. Then on the 9th, the very next day, we're having one of our monthly improvisation workshops. If you have any desire to perform and not have to memorize lines, you can join us for free on the 9th and play theater games with us. It's such fun. Several of the people in this cast found the Pattaya Players by way of the improvisation workshops, and if you have any interest in becoming involved with us, that would be a very good thing to check out. That's at the Robin Hood Tavern at the Avenue Mall on 2nd Road in Jomtien. And that is 7 p.m. the night of Monday, the 9th of October. And then, the very next day after that, if you haven't had enough by then, we have auditions for our upcoming pantomime. If you don't know what a Christmas pantomime, if you don't know what that is, we take a fairy tale or some familiar story and put up this really clownish, funny show with lots of audience participation. It's an English tradition that you may be familiar with, and we've had some in the past, and they've been a great deal of fun. And we would love to have any of you come and try out for parts, or to work backstage with us. If you would like to become involved with the Pattaya Players, that event, the 10th of October. 7 p.m. here at the White Horse restaurant where you had the buffet dinner. And those are my announcements. And now, Act 2 of Neil Simon's Fools. Here we go.
Any news?
About what?
About the curse, of course. Has it been lifted yet?
How would I know?
Let's have a look in your paper and see what it says.
Good idea. It rained during the night.
Where does it say that?
I can feel it. The pages are all damp.
I think your dog did that.
No, he's housebroken. He only does it in sand. Hello, youngster. What's wrong with your cow?
He's tired. I've been milking it since 4 o'clock.
Upside down?
You get a little more cream that way. Cream, fresh cream, right from the top. Drink right from the spigot. 2 pockets a mouthful. Cream, fresh cream.
that the door?
Or was it a knock?
Well, answer the knock. It may be the schoolmaster. The other way! The other way!
Do you know what time it is?
Sophia! Time to wake up! Give yourself a nudge!
Do you know what time it is?
10 to 6.
8:15.
Quarter to 9.
We don't have a clock.
Is there anything you want there? 10:30, 11:40. Pick anything you like.
You don't understand. The Count said I had only 24 hours to break the curse. After I left KN to Kalashnikov. That means I only have 1 hour left. Less than 1 hour. So a whole minute explaining this to you. God help me, God help me. Please go and get Sophia at once. Hurry, hurry, I
I
beg
hear
of you.
footsteps on the stairs now.
Good morning, Papa. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Schoolmaster.
She got all of them right. This is going to be her day. I know it.
Where should we sit?
With all due respect, I need Sophia's full concentration this morning. Won't you please leave the room?
By all means, we'll see that you're not disturbed. Goodbye, Sophia.
Goodbye, my little angel.
Do as the schoolmaster tells you.
We'll be praying for you every minute.
If you succeed, schoolmaster, give us the signal by knocking 3 times quickly on the door, followed by 2 slow ones.
Followed by 7 quick ones.
If you fail, knock 7 times quickly on the door.
Followed by 3 times slowly.
If you want lunch,
Please leave!
We're going, we're going. Something's not right. I can feel it in my bones.
he can hear you. Lower your voice.
I'm a mother. I know about these things. Why are you taller than me just lately?
Sophia, last night I thought the task before us was one step beyond impossible. Only a miracle would save us. We must make that miracle happen with a supreme, majestic effort.
What is a miracle?
A miracle is a wish that God made. You are a miracle, Sophia.
You mean God wished for me?
In one of his most sublime moments. We must make haste. This is a primary book of mathematics. It's used to teach very small children very simple problems in arithmetic.
Do you think it's too hard for me?
No, not at all. We'll start. 1 is the symbol for a single figure. 1 Sophia, 1 Leon, 1 book, 1 finger. I'm holding up 1 finger. I'm holding up 2 fingers. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Do you think you could repeat that for me?
Which part?
1
1
plus 1
plus 1
is 2.
is 2.
Oh, very, very good, Sophie. I'm so pleased with you. Let us move on.
Yes, history, please. I hope I can master it as well as I have mathematics.
Don't think you've quite mastered mathematics yet. Let's continue. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Am I finished with 1 plus 1?
Oh, I hope you remember it.
I remembered it before. Is it necessary to remember it again?
It's necessary to remember it again. It's necessary to remember it for always.
What do you mean you will always be asking me what 1 plus 1 is?
No, not as you tell me. They make them move on to other things, like 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 3 and so on.
Do you know how much 1 plus 1 is?
Certainly!
Then, why is it necessary for me to remember? Certainly, if you have so much affection and esteem for me, you will tell me the answer whenever I ask you.
It's necessary for you to know for yourself in case other people ask you.
No one here ever asks questions like that. Even if I tell them the answer, they wouldn't know if it was right.
Because they're cursed with ignorance.
being educated if you get angry. Before you ask me those questions, you always said the loveliest things to me. Is this what it's like to be intelligent?
No, Sophia. It's me who's not being very intelligent. Please forgive me. Let's start again from the beginning. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
Don't say the word repeat. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
What were you like as a little boy?
What was I like as a little boy?
You're shouting again.
Sophie, you must only answer the questions I ask, not the questions you want me to ask.
But then I will learn what you want me to know. Why can't I learn what I want to know?
Because what you want to know is insignificant.
I know, but when you fail to educate me, you never fail to interest me. And I find that very significant.
There's nothing like the logic of an illogical mind. Let's try one more time.
She must be speaking rabbit like a bunny by now.
How much longer is this going to take? I haven't sold a sausage all morning.
Good morning, Dr. Jabrinsky.
What's going on?
Hey! I have an important letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
I think he's teaching her gymnastics.
Quiet, please. This is a school zone.
But I have an important letter for him. It's marked urgent, so I only went to 3 wrong houses first.
Bring it back later. Can't you see he's busy?
Oh, I don't like the way this is going. I just don't like the way this is going.
Let us pray. And let us all pray that this man can deliver us from bondage. Let us ask for his blessing. Very religious on this side, semi-religious on the other. Quiet! Quiet, everyone! The schoolmaster wants to speak. And pray God this is the answer to our prayers.
Amen.
Oh, women.
Tell us, schoolmaster, is our daughter empty or full?
Same as always. Listen, I must ask you this very quickly, because later I will not have the intelligence to ask you at all. In view of the love and devotion I have for your daughter, I would ask for a hand in marriage. In a few moments I might not even know what the word means. Before the clock in the church steeple strikes 9, I hope to have your answer.
He's a very nice man, I'll say that. Very ambitious. What do you think, Lydia?
Well, if he can't break a simple curse, how's he going to put bread on the table?
Give it, Doctor! Give him your permission!
If you don't give it to her, give it to me.
But that's a decision. I can't make decisions.
Leon, what are you doing?
Having my final thoughts, one pleasurable moment of reason.
Then I was right. A wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
The church bells!
The time is up.
Her last chance to marry. I know the feeling.
Give her your permission quickly, husband.
I'll give it. I'll go in there right now and give my permission.
Goodbye, sweet Sophia. I may not love you long, but I loved you well.
Maybe I'll wait to see what time it is first.
Tell everyone in Kaleshnikov that I...
9 o'clock and all's well.
Wonderful news, schoolmaster.
Mama, Papa, everyone, the schoolmaster has something to say. Let us all listen. Leon, didn't you want to say something?
You said we should all listen.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! He's got a look on his face I've seen somewhere before.
It's the same look you've got on your face.
No, Leon, I meant that we will all listen while you tell us what you need to say.
I see. Thank you. Actually, I haven't very much to say.
You know, there's no fool like a new fool.
Sir, do you still want to marry my daughter?
Marry your daughter? Oh, no, sir. You do me too much honour.
I knew he'd never make it when he bought the white fish from me.
All right, move along, break it up. You've all seen a nincompoop before. Come on, keep it moving.
If you ever want your urgent letter, let me know. Not that anything in your life is urgent anymore.
Sophia, will you go into the garden and plant some vegetables? We'll have shallot tonight for dinner.
So, sir, what are your plans now it's all falling apart at the top?
I'm not really sure. This absence of thought will take some getting used to.
You might want to try politics. It seems that you could be well suited for it. Sophia, don't stay up too late. I want you to go up on the roof later and take the canary for a walk.
I'm sorry, Sophia. Weren't we in the middle of a lesson when the church clock began to chime? What were we saying?
You said that you loved me and keep it as a memory because soon you would not love me anymore. Leon, do you love me now?
Love? I'm not really sure I know what the word means. Perhaps if you were to kiss me, would you like that?
With all my heart.
No, I meant...
I know what you meant. Leon, the less you know, the better you kiss.
And the better I kiss, the more brilliant I become. Sophia, I wasn't cursed. I haven't lost my intelligence. I was only pretending to be stupid.
You pretended to be stupid.
Yes.
But the curse?
It had no effect on me. Oh, I was plenty worried at first. But when nothing happened, I realized you can only be cursed if you allow yourself to be. The lack of intelligence in Kolesnikov is self-inflicted. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, everything but the explanation.
I hatched this plan to break the curse and to free you of Yushkevich.
What is it?
You will marry Yushkevich.
What? Are you pretending to be stupid again?
No, not Count Gregor.
Oh, thank goodness. You scared me half to death.
You will marry me. I will be Yushkevich. You understand?
Don't ask me that question anymore.
Trust me, Sophia. There will be a wedding tomorrow. Tomorrow we will break that curse. Tomorrow you will be intelligent. Tomorrow you will love me.
Can I have a kiss just to tide me over?
Of course. And now I must go and set this plan in motion.
Leon, I'm so excited. I'm going to clear all the nonsense out of my head to be prepared for all the knowledge that will be coming in. I love rearranging things.
Plan begins. Now I must go and find Count Yushkevich.
Is he talking about me? Oh, you like him, don't you? More than you like me, right?
Yeah.
Just admit it. Oh, you know, I would give up all my wealth and power if I could be the hero. People would laugh and applaud when I come on stage. I wouldn't have to wear this silly outfit. You're not even listening to me, are you? All you care about is those two getting together. I hope it rains when you leave here.
Do you remember me, Count Yushkevich? I'm something Torchinsky.
Listen to this conversation. Yes, something I remember you. What is it?
Couldn't help but overhear your conversation. And although I've lost most of my intelligence,
All of it.
all of my intelligence, I'm not without feelings. And it pains me to know that it makes you so unhappy to be so disliked.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You don't like me either, do you?
I don't dislike you.
But you don't like me,
No, not very much.
you see.
But you don't do anything redeeming. Why not?
I don't know. Ever since I was a little boy, my father used to tell me, if you want to hold your power over these people, you must never be nice to them. You must make them fear and tremble.
But the answer to being liked is to do something redeeming. Isn't there anything good you could do for the village?
You mean like a barbecue?
No. Like lifting the curse.
Oh, no, I can't do that. The only way the curse can be lifted is if Sophia marries me.
Or another Yuskovic.
Sir, I am not even married. I may be a villain, but I do not fool around. Maybe that's why I'm so unhappy.
You don't have to be married to have a son. You can adopt one.
Adopt a son? Who? Me? You?
Yes, I'm single, willing, available, ready. I may not be very intelligent, but I will be once the curse is lifted.
I've always wanted a son. Someone to take on fishing trips.
I never really had a father.
Oh, Leon, my boy, I'd spoil you like crazy.
That's okay, Dad.
And then people would like me.
Yes, they do already. Just look at their faces. They're smiling at you. Even that grumpy old chap over there.
Oh, I see. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You don't know what this means to me.
Let's go and sign the adoption papers and inform Sophia's family. Are you ready, Dad?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at them again. Oh, thank you. Perhaps we can do lunch next week. Anyway, you're all invited to my son's wedding. First thing I'm going to do is have your shoes on.
Doesn't Mrs. Zabriskie look beautiful?
Isn't it bad luck for the mother of the bride to see the postman before the wedding?
Slovich! This is it! Finally the curse could be lifted!
I've just had a terrible thought.
What's that?
What if they'll lift the curse and I find out I was really stupid in the first place?
Quiet, everyone, quiet. They're coming. And I've got a sponge cake in the oven.
Remember, if I still appear stupid, I'm only pretending. It's all part of the plan.
You must be so very proud of him.
He's been my son for 10 minutes and he's never given me a moment of trouble.
There, but for me, goes her.
Well, I hope she remembers to give me her change of address.
We are gathered here today, dear friends, to witness the joining of two souls in holy matrimony. It is only by the goodwill and generous benevolence of our dear friend the Count that makes this blessed union possible.
Thank
you, Count!
Will the groom step before me?
That's you, my boy.
And will the bride step forward?
No, Sophia, the bride.
What's the matter with you?
Thank you, Sophia.
And who giveth away this bride?
I giveth away this bride,
Why do you giveth away this bride?
because he asketh me for her, and I noddeth my head, and he taketh her.
Do you, Leon, son of Count Gregor Mikhailovich Breznovsky Fyodor Yuskevich?
No, not today. You don't have to do it today. Today is a
Oh, thank you, Count. Very nice.
Do you, Leon, take Sophia to heaven to home from this day on?
I do.
And do you, Sophia, take Leon in sickness and in health?
Yes, I do.
For better or for worse?
I do. Oh, with a brain like that, she could have got anybody.
The ring, please.
I have it. This is the ring that Casimir Yuskevich was to place on the hand of young Sophia 200 years ago.
Oh, what an onion.
Place the ring on her finger.
Oh, he's not going to be very handy around the house.
Now repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Just the bride and groom, thank you.
With this ring I thee wed.
Okay, before I pronounce this blessed union, is there any among you who has just cause or reason why Leon and Sophia should not be joined in eternal wedlock? Then, by the power invested in me as chief magistrate of the village of Polyenchikov,
well, there might be just one little thing.
You have an objection to this marriage?
You bet I have. This son is not my boy. This boy is not my son.
What are you saying, Father?
Do you think I'm crazy? Why should I give up a cute little bundle of noodle brains like Sophie?
But the adoption papers.
They're false. You trusted me so much you did not even read them. I did not adopt him. I divorced him. According to these documents, we are not father and son, and we are no longer husband and wife.
Oh my God. To think my daughter nearly married a married woman. Oh.
Is this part of the plan?
I'm afraid not, Sophia.
But fear not, my friends. I may be a venomously treacherous snake, but I am not a wet blanket. There will be a wedding.
My daughter will not marry an impostor.
An impostor, no, sir, but a Yuskevich. Yes. You gave your pledge, dear doctor, for your daughter to marry a Yuskevich, and a pledge once given must be honored.
That is the law. I helped write it myself.
That's true. I even voted for it.
And I am the only Yuskevich here.
Leon, will you not object this marriage?
What can I do, Sophia? I'm helpless.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Say the words. There's a hotel waiting for this honeymoon for 200 years. But
I'm sorry, daughter. I'm truly sorry.
Well, at least you'll get decent dinners at his place.
Dearly beloved,
we've heard that part. We've heard that part. I do. It's up to her. Ask her.
And do you, Sophia, take Count Gregor for as long as you both shall live?
Say it, dear. You'll be rich and smart. It's better than happiness.
Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye forever. I do.
Then, by the power invested in me as chief magistrate of the village of Polyenchikov,
You haven't said the other part yet.
What's that?
What other part?
The part whereby you ask if anyone objects. And I object.
On what grounds?
On the grounds I haven't received my urgent letter yet.
What kind of grounds are those?
I have an urgent letter from the schoolmaster Kolchinsky. Bad news, I'm afraid. My uncle has passed away, leaving me nothing but his debts.
You know, when you're going downhill, it gets faster at the bottom.
Before he died, he blamed all his misfortune on the greed and avarice of his distant relatives, And even changing his name to Tolchinsky didn't make anything better for him.
What was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yushkovich.
Those distant relatives will get you every time.
Leon, do you realize what this means?
No, for what?
He'll know in a minute. And schoolmaster, take your place beside my daughter. This time she'll marry the right one.
Didn't say that at all. It was a letter from my old college demanding repayment of my 30-year-old student loan.
Hurry, Leon! Hurry!
Now I've planted a bomb in their minds. Pray God for the explosion.
Hurry up, places, everyone. I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this couple. Are we ready, everyone?
Ready!
Do you, Leo?
I do.
And do you, Sophia?
I do.
Is there anyone who objects?
No one objects!
Going once, going twice, going 3 times, that's it. I now pronounce you man and wife.
What was that? I've never heard a noise like that in all my life.
It felt as if my head had broke open.
Like what?
Like my head had broken open. I'm afraid to ask it.
Ask him.
But what if we're wrong?
And what if we're right? Ask him.
Cat.
Cat. C. A. T. Cat. Whoa!
Dog.
Dog. D. O. G. Dog. Yay!
Oh my God, it's a miracle.
Miracle! M. I. R. A. C. L. E. Miracle!
7 and 5.
12,
And 12.
24,
And 48.
72.
Whoa!
Capitals.
Athens, Bucharest, Cairo, London. You can do it! Constantinople!
Yay!
The quality of mercy is not strange. It falleth like the gentle rains from heaven.
That's beautiful. Did you make that up?
I think so. Where else did it come from?
Well, Nikolai, I feel strange. I have a weakness in my knees and a dizziness in my head.
Oh, it's all right, my dear. The blood is just pulsating through your veins. It's causing the adrenal gland to over-secrete, leading to a rush to the head.
Oh, I never knew you were such a brilliant doctor.
I'm only an average doctor, my dear. But I worry about you because I love you.
Oh, and Nikolai, I love you too. Even when I couldn't say it, I knew in my heart that I loved you. Oh.
When you come to think of it, it's not such a bizarre story after all. Once the curse was lifted, Kalashnikov became like any other small village in any other part of the world, subject to the ups and downs of everyday life. Take the magistrate, for example.
After 2 more years in office, greed got the better of the magistrate. He was convicted of taking bribes for political favors, and he spent 2 years in jail. Eventually, he sold his memoirs for a fortune.
Mishkin gave up the postal service and wrote a 600-page story about the curse of Klienchikov and sent it to a publisher. Unfortunately, it got lost in the mail.
Jenchna, a shrewd businesswoman, put all her money into real estate, and she purchased 17 houses in Klienchikov, including Count Gregor's, and as an investment for the future, bought land in 6 other towns that had curses on them.
With all his life savings, Slovich bought 4 more butcher shops in a village that only really needed one, confirming his worst suspicion because he went bankrupt, that with or without the curse, he didn't have much brains.
Vladimir Pavlovich Snetsky now plays sax and horn for the Kalashnikov Jazz Quartet.
Count Gregor got more and more lovable. He went to theology school. He became the monk in the local village. On drought days, he'd go up to the top of the hill and he praised God to throw water down upon us.
Madame Lenya Zabritsky suddenly found a voice of her own. She became the first mayor of Koleshnikov and eventually consul governor. Her husband sees her by appointment only.
Dr. Subritsky became the finest physician in the land. He became the personal physician to the royal family and was recently elected to the Academy of Sciences. But he still has trouble opening jars.
And as for Sophia, she was and still is a miracle.
Not that we don't have our differences, not that all our days are blissfully happy.
No, but she has the wisdom that can never be found in books. And she has in turn become my teacher. And she has taught me that there is nothing on heaven and earth, not even the devil himself, who can destroy a pure heart of devoted love.
As for my husband, Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, he has remained as a schoolmaster and dedicates his life to the education of the unenlightened.
After all, there are so many Koleshnikovs in this world.
Producer of Fools, and I want to give special thanks to our cast. They've spent the last 2.5 months working rehearsals two, three times a week, okay? And it shows, okay? But we also have people on the other side of the lights, okay? I'm going to start with Dwayne Hotch. Are you still here, Dwayne? He's talking. Dwayne is, thank you. John, you're in the... Okay, so John on, design the stage, built the stage, okay? And that's our sound, okay? We don't pay much, but we get the best we can out of it, okay? Ben Hansen, Ben's Theater. Ben came on board with Keaton Cheaters in the springtime. He told me how bad our lighting was up to that point. And I said, well, show me better. Well, he is, and he has. Thank you, Ben, okay? My daughter, Stand up. Did the artwork on stage. Was the stagehand. Spent her birthday on Tuesday working for the stage here, okay? We had a videotape the next night. The inspiration for Fools. The man in the center's in the back. Stand up. When you have a production like this, you can't have it unless you have a director that's inspired by the script. He wouldn't let anybody else touch it, okay? And I think it shows that.
Thank you.
Thank you.